Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm Jordan at Afterburner Automation, and today we're going to be walking through the first of 3 courses on the folder package. By the end of this course, you should be able to use the folder package to create, copy, rename, and delete folders on your system, as well as create shortcuts to make it easier to find certain folders. The folder package is very similar to the file package in that it performs the types of operations you might normally perform using Windows File Explorer, but it has fewer commands we can use. In general, these commands are used to change certain properties about a folder, get some type of information about the folder, or move or remove the folder completely. Let's get started. Make sure that you log into the control room and navigate to the automation section like we've been doing. Then, navigate to our Citizen Developer folder and create a new subfolder called Folder 101. Once you've created that folder, we're ready to get started. Let's start by creating a new bot within our Folder 101 folder. I'm going to be showing you how to create and open folders, as well as how to create a shortcut to that folder, so let's call this one cd11-folder creator. Then click on Create and Edit to get to the RPA workspace. As always, I'll be switching to List View, which is my preferred view, and for this bot, we're going to create a folder on our machine, which you'll be able to name when the bot runs. Then we'll create a shortcut to it on our desktop. Let's start by getting the name of the folder from the user with the prompt package. We'll head over to the Action sidebar on the left and find the prompt package. Then grab the for-value command and drag that into the main workspace. For the prompt window caption, we'll set that to the bot name, cd11-folder creator. We want to get a folder name from the user, so for the prompt message, let's put "Please enter desired folder name." Just like we've been doing in previous courses, we'll assign the value to a variable, which is sample string. Now we need to create a folder with the name we just got from the user. To do that, let's head back to the Actions sidebar and search or scroll for the folder package. When you click the caret to expand that package, we'll see quite a few different commands we can use, but let's start by putting the create command just after our prompt for value command. On the right sidebar, you'll see that this command is pretty simple. All it needs to know is where to put the folder and whether or not we want to overwrite existing folders. So let's start with the folder path. There's no browse button for this command, so we'll need to use File Explorer to get the path. Let's open up File Explorer and start by navigating to the desktop. Here, we'll create a new folder called cd11-folder creator. Then, open that folder up. We can copy the folder path by clicking to the right of the folder name in the address field at the top of the File Explorer window. Let's copy that path using Ctrl-C, then go back to the RPA workspace, where we can paste it into the folder field. We still need to enter our folder name though, so let's start by typing a backslash, then press F2 to bring up the Insert a Value pop-up. Choose the variable you used with your prompt command, either sample string or prompt assignment, and then click Yes Insert. We then need to decide if we want to overwrite the folder if it already exists. Just like with overwriting files, if you're dealing with a folder that has files you'd like to keep, you might not want to overwrite them. But since we created a new folder for demonstration purposes, we can go ahead and check this box. If this box weren't checked, and we gave the bot a folder name that already existed in our folder, it would give us an error when we ran our bot. Finally, we need to create a shortcut to this folder on the desktop. Let's go back to the Actions sidebar and get the Create Shortcut command from inside the folder package and drag that just under our Folder Create command. The options will appear in the right sidebar, starting with Target Location. This needs to be set as the full path of the folder we want our shortcut to take us to. So let's go back to our previous command and copy the full path, then paste it back into this command. Now we need to set the shortcut location, which is where our shortcut will stay. Just like the file package, there are two options here: desktop folder and variable. Remember that desktop folder is any folder on your desktop computer and not your computer's desktop. The variable option is addressed in the Junior Developer Learning track, so we'll skip that. Anyways, we want this shortcut to be on the desktop, so we can actually paste our full path in here and then delete everything after the backslash after desktop. Now we're ready to run our bot, so let's click Run. When the prompt window appears, give the folder any name you want and press OK. The bot will end and we can minimize the RPA workspace window so that we can look at our desktop. You'll see that a shortcut to your folder is right there, and if we navigate inside of the cd11-folder creator folder, we'll see that folder in there as well. Looks like it worked. Feel free to play around with this bot a bit and create different folders, but when you're done, go ahead and close the success message for your bot and close the bot down to get back to the control room. Now let's learn a little bit about how to copy, rename, and delete folders. Let's start a new bot and name it cd12-folder manipulator. We're going to build a bot that creates 3 separate folders, then copies one, deletes another, and renames the last one. Once you're in the RPA workspace, let's start by bringing in the folder create command from the Actions sidebar. Again, there's no browse button for this command, so we'll need to use File Explorer to get the path. Let's open up File Explorer and start again by navigating to the desktop. We'll create another new folder, and this time we'll call it cd12-folder manipulator. Then open it up. We'll copy the folder path again by clicking to the right of the folder name in the folder field at the top of the File Explorer window, and then we can copy that path and go back to the RPA workspace, where we can paste it into the folder field. We still need to enter our folder name though, so let's start by typing a backslash, then a name. I'm going to name this one Copy Me. I also want to click the overwrite checkbox so that we don't have any problems creating these folders if we run the bot multiple times. Now we need to click off of this command anywhere so that it saves, and click back on that command so that we can copy it and paste it twice, so that we'll be building a total of 3 folders. We'll need to open up the second command and change the folder name from Copy Me to Delete Me. Then we'll open up the third command and change Copy Me to Rename Me. This will make it super obvious what these folders are for. And like I mentioned in the File 101 course, it's always a good idea to use names that are descriptive, because after a while you'll be dealing with so many files, bots, and variables that it'll be really difficult to remember what they're all for. Now that we have our 3 folders created, we need to perform various functions on them. Let's start with the folder copy command. We'll head back to the Actions sidebar and grab the copy command from the folder package and put it underneath our 3 folder create commands. Then we'll see the action options in the right sidebar. The source folder field is the full path to the folder we want to copy. So let's go back to our very first folder create command and copy the full path for the Copy Me folder and paste it into this field. While we're at it, let's also paste that path into the destination folder field. This field is where our folder copy will wind up, so let's give it a new name here by changing copy me to I was copied. Finally, I'll click the Overwrite Existing Folder checkbox so that it won't have problems if we run the bot more than once. There are also some size and date checkboxes here, but these are just like the advanced options from the file command, and I want to skip over those for now and talk about them in the advanced developer course. Something else to note about the folder copy command. This command copies the contents of the source folder into the destination folder, so it'll be difficult for us to tell if the folder was copied correctly unless we have some files in there. In order to add a file, let's head back to the Actions sidebar and search or scroll for the File package. Then grab a Create command and place it right underneath our folder Create command on line 1. For the File field, let's open up our folder Create command on line 1, copy the folder path, and paste it into our File Create command. Then we can add a backslash and a file name. I'm going to call it test.txt. And we'll check the overwrite box so that we don't have any issues. Now let's deal with our delete me folder. Back in the Actions sidebar, let's head back to the folder package and pull in a delete command. We'll put this all the way at the end of our code. This command is also pretty simple, with a folder field for the path. We need to go back to our folder create command on line 3 and copy the full path to the delete me folder. Then paste it in here before we move on. You'll also notice that there are size and date checkboxes here as well, but we'll skip them for now. Now we can deal with our rename me folder. Let's head back to the Actions sidebar and grab the rename command and put that just underneath all the rest of our code. Just like the other two commands, we'll need to copy and paste the full path of the rename me folder into the folder field. For the new folder name field, let's put I was renamed so that it's really obvious that it was renamed. Again, the size and date checkboxes are here, but we'll skip over that. So now, we're ready to run our bot and see how it does. Go ahead and click Run when you're ready. The bot runs without needing us to give it any input data, so we can close the success message and go look at our CD12-folder manipulator folder. You should be seeing 3 folders in here: Copy Me, I Was Copied, and I Was Renamed. Copy Me and I Was Copied are here because we made a copy of the Copy Me folder and left the original alone. We can confirm this by opening the Copy Me folder and noting that our test.txt file is there. Then, if we go back and open the I Was Copied folder, we can see the same file. If we go back again, we'll see that the Delete Me folder is gone because we deleted that folder, and I Was Renamed is our Rename Me folder that was renamed, just like we wanted. Great job! Let's close this folder as well as the bot so that we're back in the control room. And that's it. Now you know the basic details of the folder package, how to create, copy, delete, and rename folders, as well as how to create shortcuts to those folders. You also probably noticed some ways that you can use your prompt and file commands in conjunction with these folder commands. Just be careful when you use the Overwrite Folders checkbox so that you don't lose any files that you want to keep. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. For more RPA training, check out the next video here, or watch everything in order right here. Subscribe to my channel for updates on new content, and become a patron to get access to personalized RPA support. But until next time, I'm Jordan at Afterburner Automation, and I hope this helps you build better bots.